Welcome back. I'm joined by Dallas Cowboys insider Mickey Spagnola. Mickey, the Cowboys hit the road to Philly to face the Eagles, but Dallas ended up coming up on the short end, falling 28-23. Now, despite the loss, the Cowboys offense did show a lot of positives throughout the game. I mean, Dak Prescott having his best game of the season. He was 29 of 44 for 374 yards with 3 touchdowns and not a single turnover. Just tell me about what we saw from that offense and Prescott.
Yeah, I thought that Dak has been playing awfully well. This is 3 weeks in a row with his quarterback rating more than 100. So that kind of shows you the efficiency he's playing with, the passing game. When they can protect him consistently has been very vital in these games for the Cowboys. They've got to improve in that running game. And then in the unfortunate thing, in this game, after taking a 17-14 lead at halftime, the defense did not show up in that third quarter, allowing the Eagles to drive to consecutive touchdowns, and thought they had put the game away until this offense erupted in the fourth quarter. And really, if you think about it, they probably were, what do you think, the length of Dak Prescott's toes from converting a 2-point conversion that would have allowed them to be within a field goal in those final seconds to send the game into overtime. So it was awfully close. Unfortunately, you get nothing as a consolation prize in the NFL.
That's right. Now, talking about the Cowboys defense, that's really been the strength of this team so far this season. And like you said, early in the game, we saw a lot of positives, but in the third quarter, there were a lot of missed opportunities. Just talk to me about how Dallas defense missed out on a few opportunities and what they need to do to improve that going up against the Giants.
Yeah, I think Cowboys defensive coordinator Dan Quinn sort of spelled it out after the game on Monday, talking about a couple of things the Cowboys have done so well prior to this game against the Eagles. They had been pretty good on third downs, and they had been very good at taking the ball away. Well, they got no takeaways against the Eagles, and the Eagles converted 50% of their third downs, 7 of 14, and if we throw in going 2 for 2 on fourth down, that's 9 of 16 conversions for the Eagles on third and fourth down combined. So that part has to improve, and to improve on that mostly is getting more consistent pressure on an opposing quarterback. Now, I know Jalen Hurts is a handful to deal with. They dealt with them fairly well, but in times not good enough. So here's the deal. You got to make plays when you have to make plays to win a game. You know, I can throw out all these statistics, and if you looked at them, you'd say, well, the Cowboys won that game. But you got to make plays when it's time to make plays in these big-time matches against the best teams in the league to come out with a victory.
What a great way to put it, Mickey. And lastly, Kevontae Turpin, he earned his spotlight on Sunday for sure. He had that 48-yard kickoff return, but that's not his only big kickoff return that he's had this season. He's had a lot of great plays and just great momentum. Can you talk about what we've seen from Turpin this season? Yeah,
Turp, I'll tell you what, just watching him play, it sort of just makes you smile, right? The stuff he does, the speed he does it with, at the size of basically me. And kickoff returns, punt returns, he's awfully exciting. And then he comes up with a diving touchdown grab that I think the NFL didn't believe that he caught the ball. And they reviewed it and reviewed it and reviewed it, and had the wherewithal to keep his arms under that ball as he was diving. And I know everybody was thinking, well, the ground caused it to move. No, his arms caused it to move. He's a pretty exciting player, and you got to give it to a guy that basically came out of the USFL and made it in this league.
Now, going ahead, the Dallas Cowboys going up against the Giants next. What's the key to success for them in this next matchup?
Just be yourself. The Giants are struggling. They very well could be down to their third-string quarterback, Tommy DeVito, and an undrafted rookie. And this would be his first start in the NFL. So you just got to take care of yourself. You don't need to worry about what the Giants have or what they don't have. This is a team you beat 40-0. on the road to open the season. Now you need to come home and get back on a winning trail. And let's remember, after a loss going back to last season, the Cowboys now are 11-1 winning after a loss.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Mickey. The Cowboys will get back on the road this Sunday, November 12th at 3:25 p.m. when they play host to the New York Giants. We'll be right back.